What's up, everybody? So today we are touring this bad boy, but before we do, a little backstory. My name is Nikki Delventhal. I have been living in vehicles for over 6 years. 3 of those I was in a Toyota Prius, story for another day. But then I had a year where we started building out my dream full-time home. That one is right behind this truck, but there was a year there where I learned that I'm actually a truck gal, and trucks are one of my favorite things to camp in and live in. So today I am showing you just that, my dream truck build. It is so cool. I'm really excited about this. So what do you guys say we just hop right into it? By the way, you guys, this is Justin. Justin and I met a couple years ago and recently decided to build our dream truck build. Not just for weekends, but so he could join me part-time on the road when it works for him. Not only is Justin a certified badass, but he's also a professional builder. So we were able to get this truck build done in like, what? You did it in like probably 1.5 weeks.
That's like 20 hours.
Yeah, it was nothing. Yeah, he's wild. You could do this yourself, but I highly doubt it would only take 20 hours. So yeah, where should we start? Front, back, side, underneath, up top?
Front to back.
Front to back, baby. One thing I did notice when we were pulling inspiration from different YouTube videos and stuff like that is that most truck builds that I saw were all about the aesthetic, but very minimal function. Like that really bothered me. So this truck build I feel like is mostly function and maybe not as aesthetically pleasing as the other ones, but let me tell you, this thing is incredible. So I guess we'll start with the front here. This is the dog area. In case you didn't know, Justin and I have 4 dogs together, but we do not live in the same rigs. I live in the van, he lives in here. So 1 dog will be here, 1 dog in the back, 2 dogs in my rig. Anyways, so this is the dog area for the front. I really love this because it's a custom foldable platform, but it also comes out when we want to off-road together and be in the same car, us and the 4 dogs, which is pretty chaotic when we do everything in one rig together, but it is a lot of fun. One thing about living in a car is things end up all over the floor, always, and always falling out of nooks and crannies if you're not organized like we're not. But you need to utilize all storage space. So like everything has stuff.
This is where my refrigerator lives and my toilet. I have an actual toilet seat, all the...
Yeah, let's show him the toilet. Let me tell you, this man has been number 2ing in some of the most beautiful places in his entire life.
This was my Christmas gift from Nikki, and I've been using this
Literally.
So typically, bag goes in here, poop goes in the bag. Pretty straightforward.
But when you need privacy, dun 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 dun, we've got the pop-up tent. By the way, if you're interested in any of this stuff, I will put links and all that in the description. Did a lot of research, but I love this toilet. It takes up like the least amount of room. Honestly, I feel like I would switch to it.
I wonder if this would work on a windy day though.
That thing would blow away. All right, let's keep going. The fridge is pretty cool. It has 2 compartments, 1 freezes. Of course, we have the storage down here. Just some pullouts here where towels and other knickknacks live. Then we have our Jackery portable power station. This is our main source of power in this rig. We have one that lives over here, whether it's charging the refrigerator or it's being charged by the car. And then we have one in the back that charges the accessories, the lights, the diesel heater. It just really depends on the day and what we're doing, especially with winter camping. One thing we like to do is always have one of them at 100% because on frigid cold nights, it will use all the power. There are 3 different ways to charge your portable power station. One is while you're driving, one directly through the sun with their foldable solar panels, and one through an electrical port, which we actually have been utilizing. So when it's the truck and the van caravanning together, we will sometimes just charge this up with the van with that electrical port because it'll be back up to 100 within like an hour. So that is clutch. If you're in the market for a Jackery portable power station yourself, please use the link in my description as that really helps us out. But also I have a discount code down there that is much higher than most you will see that should save you hundreds. But again, it is that link that helps us out. So please use it. Dun dun dun. Dog area number 2.
So this is the second dog bed. Max and Hank always take turns going back and forth between the beds. I got a table for when we're in an area that doesn't have tables typically. This is under storage. I got backpack boots. This is where I have the dog ladder, the heat piping, boots, towels, just extra storage for all my knickknacks and whatnot that I don't use every day.
By the way, if you do have dogs, the dog stairs are invaluable for their hip and joint life. Moving on to the kitchen, Justin's favorite part of this build.
This is where all the magic happens. This is just a surface that I do a lot of my prep cook on, and then it pops up, and underneath is all my pots, pans, different dishes. And then up here is where all the different spices are. Sometimes I'll keep food in here. This is where we do most of our dishes and cleaning of vegetables and whatnot. This is great for, you know, saving water, and, you know, it's a good basin for just after cooking dishware.
Continuing with the kitchen, we also have this area right here. Of course, we all love a good paper towel holder. This is a utensil kit. It's actually really, really cool because once you open it up, not only do you have all your utensils, but you can just hang it up right here and have access to it while you're cooking. Along with that, we also have water. Now this is 11 liters. It's electronic and it does dispense. One thing about water is if we didn't have both rigs when we were traveling together, I would want to figure out a higher capacity water system, whether it was having a second one of these somewhere along with the 5-gallon extra we have on the top of the vehicle. But I do believe that life is easier the more water you have. So I would do a little bit more water storage if this was your sole rig when you're traveling.
This right here is basically my food pantry. Whenever we go to the store, I load this up with all the food for the week. This was a last minute addition before we left. I realized I didn't have anywhere to store dog food, so I kind of built this just last minute for all the dog stuff. Front bin has the dog food because I use this the most. Back bin has the dog toys and the dog gear because I don't use it as much as the food, obviously.
Next up, the gear garage. I absolutely love this. It's actually really funny because when we were first building it, we didn't have all the stuff that we were going to put inside of it. So you guys did not have faith in us. But I hope you guys feel differently now because this is one of my favorite things that Justin designed. For one, we have the closet here. So it's really nice to have a full-size closet, but not only that, it's also accessible from the inside of the truck in case you're stealth camping.
This is one of my favorite things on this build, and it's our portable diesel heater that has kept me warm throughout the entire winter camping, and it's done wonders to keep this thing warm at night because it's gotten down into the tens. You know?
Yeah, it's so reliable as long as you didn't accidentally buy dirty diesel from a gas station.
Make sure you buy diesel from a reputable source.
Yeah, for real.
This next thing is one of my favorite things also. It's the Safari Chef that Front Runner sent us, and it is amazing. It's multi-use, it's a barbecue, you could bake in it, you can cook, it's like
pizza.
A stovetop. It's a hot pan, you could do everything with this. Up here's our portable propane that we fill off of the main tank. I have about 7 of them here, and I fill them once a week, and it cooks for the whole week. And then as soon as they run out, I hook this to the main tank, refill them all, and we can keep going. Recycle, reduce, reuse.
Yeah, baby. You tell them.
Got the griddle. We got the portable fire pit, which is clutch when you don't have a fire ring. It just takes 30 seconds to set up, break down, have your own fire. This is our makeshift table clock that we use. Absolutely love it. We got lights, we got leashes, we got power cords here, and this is all lights, miscellaneous stuff. We got the diesel pour spout, the barbecue lights, all sorts of
lights. You guys, this man and his freaking lights.
What else am I gonna do all day?
Did you just censor yourself? I swear he has set up lights every single night on this trip.
Ambiance, baby.
Oh, now my favorite part.
You gonna use the old man step?
Of course I'm gonna use the old man step. What do you think? Now for the sleeping and when you're stealth camping, living quarters. One thing that was really important to me was that we were able to stealth camp, and this wasn't a truck camper that you could only sleep in the rooftop tent in case we were at a truck stop or a Walmart or a city. So the interior here, not only is it a bed with a back area where the dogs can sleep as well, but it's also an area that we can turn into a couch. And the center here actually opens up, and this panel right here is removable. Now with this lower bed area for when we are stealth camping, you will notice that the mattress here is in a lot of different pieces and all different sizes. We had Roam Rest make these. I love Roam Rest. They also did the mattress in my van and the cushions in there. They will cut everything to the exact specifications you want, even cut out the little nooks and crannies. So the reason that we did this was not only just to turn this into a couch where we could sit and hang out, but underneath each individual cushion also has compartments. We have the two in the back, but then the ones in the center here also give you access to everything that's in the sliding drawers that normally you would only be able to access when we're outside. I really love that because if you're not feeling safe or you're just not wanting to get out, you can still get to everything. But my favorite is the one right here. If we move this laundry bin out and then open that up, that's where the jet boil is. So that way we can make our coffee in here in the mornings, where I just open this up. We have a table with this drop down. This will sit right on the lip there, or well, we have the center cushion, and we can make our coffee right here in the morning and we never have to get out. This is one of my favorite things because I like doing everything inside the vehicle when I wake up. Along with that, we also wanted to utilize the gear garage, and right here we've got ourselves a closet on struts, and up here is where our solar panels to the Jackery live. Now for the upper bed. So I guess you could technically get a ladder to enter from the outside, but this is how we enter, is right through here. It's super cool because it just pops right out, and then next thing you know, you are not only standing in your truck, but this is the entrance to your sleeping quarters. This is the Go Fast camper. I absolutely love it. I'm not positive about the dimensions, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit larger than a queen size, of maybe like 8x6. Really comfortable, although I'm not gonna lie, I might want to switch these to roam rest at some point. These open up so you can have complete open air. It's really, really cool. So I do know when we're winter camping, Justin will actually leave this square open, right?
Yeah, essentially I'll sleep up there above the garage and the dogs will sleep down here. From the diesel heater, I'll pipe it into the corner there and it'll blow all the heat below here for the dogs. And then as heat rises, it also heats up the top as well.
Yeah, and it works pretty well, right?
Yeah, even in 10-degree weather, it'll keep that thing pumping when it's on high.
Okay, for the exterior, this is amazing. For one, we have the Carli PinTop suspension. This thing is a beast, like so much so. I remember the first time we were off-roading in it, I kind of made a mistake and we hit this ditch, but it was so smooth. Any other truck, I swear, it would have just broke right there. Yeah, so this thing is one of my favorite upgrades. Along with that, we also have BFGoodrich KM3 37s. We also have our Vision wheels. These are beautiful. Continuing with the exterior, we also have our KChilights. We have the light bar at the top, but we're also going to be adding rock lights, accessory lights, things like that. We just didn't get to it yet. We also have our front runner roof rack here. This is where we have our propane, our water, and our extra fuel. And in case you haven't noticed, we are on an F350 Platinum long bed. This thing is so cool. There are a few things that we do need to upgrade. We did get stuck in the sand a few weeks ago. So what we've been doing is we've been taking the recovery boards off of my van and putting them in here, but we need to get its own recovery board set. I do think we need a winch. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna do. And shout out to Sierra Adventure Vehicles because they're the only shop that we do all our work at. Yeah. So yeah, in case you're around Truckee, California, great shop. We love them. We love them. Wow. Okay, I think that's essentially it. Are we missing anything else? Other than these doors, they're really amazing that they all open. It's an open air concept. Oh, and the lights. Say something about the lights.
Yeah, there's LEDs that go around the whole interior on the bottom, and then there's a bar that actually lights up the entire top, and they can put out some serious light.
It's lit, baby. And lastly, would we do this truck again? Honestly, this is my favorite truck build on the planet. It is amazing for short-term weekends and maybe like 2 months or less, I think. But something to keep in mind if you are looking into what to build, things like that. Rigs like this are also a lot of work, and I definitely feel like the burnout is real.
Yes.
Like you get tired really fast.
It's a lot of breaking.
Yeah, the burnout is real when you're filming too. This is one of the reasons that I built my van to be my full-time home. Like, I was getting burnt out, and the van makes life so enjoyable when you're full-time. But that's why you see me in rigs like this, is because I miss this.
We'd always pull up to a spot and she'd be, dilly-dallying in her vehicle while I'm out here in the cold setting up, and then in the morning breaking down. The contrast is so immense.
So if you're looking to do this full time, or you're looking at what type of rig to build for yourself, that's something to think of, is how much work you're willing to put in, how much time you're going to spend on the road, how long you plan on being on the road. I could not be on the road for 6 years if I did not transition to that van. And that is the truth. Or I could have, but I couldn't have a YouTube channel, because I will tell you that I think one of the main reasons I moved out of my Toyota Prius was because I started YouTube.
I don't know how you did that in the Prius though.
Yeah, Justin is
There's
the
no
filming.
way.
Anyways, you sexy mother truckers, thanks for being here and for making this beautiful life possible. We love you. See you on an episode next Friday. Say goodbye to Justin. Probably.
See you in a few weeks, maybe.
We love you. Thank you.
Bye.